New York City subway shot up 39 times in Brooklyn. Who did it? Frank L. James. More after this. Hello everyone, and welcome back to AG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. Today's video, we have a shooting suspect that was on the loose, whom is now captured. Frank R. James. He basically went to the sub and just plotted to murder people just for no reason. Before I dive into the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well. It'll alert YouTube to send more awesome people over to YouTube family, AG's POV family to be more specific. Okay? And come on and join. You know what I'm saying? What's holding you back? You know? For all my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. Frank R. James, identified by police as the suspect in the Brooklyn subway shooting that injured 29 people during the height of the morning rush hour on Tuesday morning, is now in custody. Authority believe that he is the man who donned a gas mask, set off a smoke bomb, then fired 33 shots on a Manhattan-bound N train, wounding 10 people, leaving nearly 24 others hurt in the ensuing chaos. Investigators were examining the social media videos in which 62-year-old decried the United States as a racist place awash in violence, and sometimes rallied against Mayor Eric Adams. This nation was born in violence. It's kept alive by violence or the threat of thereof, and it's going to die a violent death, he said in one video. There's nothing going to stop that. New York Police Department Commissioner Keechant Sewell called the post concerning an official tightened security for Adams, who was already isolating following a positive COVID-19 test on Sunday. The shooter fled in the chaos Tuesday morning, leaving behind the gun, extended magazines, a hatchet, detonated and undetonated smoke grenades, and a black garbage can, a rolling cart, gasoline, and a key to a U-Haul van. This sounds like an uneducated criminal. You leaving all that evidence back. You wanted to get caught. That key led the investigators to James, who has addressed in Philadelphia and Wisconsin. New York Police Department Chief and Detectives James Essing said the van was later found unoccupied near a station where investigators determined the gunman had entered the subway system. The ATF determined that James bought the gun used in the subway shooting in a pawn shop in Columbus, Ohio in 2011. Investigators believe that James drove up from Philadelphia on Monday and had reviewed surveillance video showing a man matching his physical description coming out of the van early Tuesday morning, the official said. The other video shows James entering a subway station in Brooklyn with a large bag. After the shooting, Essex said James boarded an R train that pulled into the station and went one stop before exiting to 25th Street Station. After that, James was seen again at a Park Slope subway stop just under an hour later before fading from view. The gun and the purchase of the gas mask on eBay are among pieces of evidence that elevated James from a person of interest to suspect, sources claim. Investigators grew more comfortable calling James a suspect after they reviewed witnesses who initially gave a height description of a gunman who did not match James' 6'2" frame. And the story goes on and on and on, and it's pretty lengthy, but I'm going to stop right there because I don't want to bore you to death. I'll leave the link in the description. There's also a little video attached to it. I'll have some pictures up to the way you guys can see, some sort of visuals or whatever to look at. And Maybe I give you a slideshow or somewhat while I'm talking. Yeah, man, we got a guy named Frank James, 62-year-old man, goes to a subway station. He takes the subway, has a smoke bomb, throws it on the train, kind of clouded the place, and then just starts shooting. Now, I'm trying to think, because maybe the smoke bomb was to detract people from being able to see him, maybe kind of like try to, like, I guess, stop him. Not really stop him, because if it's clear view and I'm standing there pointing a gun at you and I'm shooting, somebody from the side could put that arm down and then possibly have you drop the gun, and then you do what you got to do and, grip them up and kind of like, hold them to the authorities show up. But that's kind of some odd behavior for a 62-year-old man. Like, you would think someone there, and they start in their 60s, you trying to, just kick your feet up and rest on your laurels, because worked all your life and you done did what you needed to do, and everything is all good. But not this guy. You know what I'm saying? But they said he had a dark history. He was calling himself the Prince of Doom. He was calling himself all kinds of crazy things, and was saying, as you very well heard, he was saying America was born in violence. Now, I know the history books will depict that, violence was part of America. They came in, and we can dispute this from, here to there, but Christopher Columbus and them came over and, basically took the territory and, killed the Indians, took their land and kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? Now this is what we have as America. So I can understand where people coming from that type of stuff, and some people may not agree with it, but it is what it is. It's history. It's a dark history, but that doesn't mean that gives you the right to go out and just decide, hey, you know what? Since America is born in violence, and I'm going to go out and no. You're not going to start doing violence. We're trying to make America a better place, okay? And make it better than it was when we first, received America, when we first arrived in America. You know what I'm saying? So we're trying to get it better and, make all citizens feel equal. Now, we got a long way to go for that, but, in the meantime, between time, we can still make an effort. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to just have, random dudes just decide they're going to run up on you and just like start shooting and doing random stuff. Now people are fearing their lives, for riding the train, because they don't know what's going to happen. Like, anybody can get on the train and just start doing something crazy. You don't know what's going to happen. So I can imagine how terrifying that would be, because I wouldn't know what to do. Imagine you're a mother with 2 kids and you're in the train, you taking your kids to school. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden something like that happened. I mean, come on now. The kids gonna be terrified, you're gonna be terrified, you ain't gonna know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So they may not have no other way of getting out. You know what I'm saying? They may not have the money to go get a vehicle. You know what I'm saying? They may have to go out there and ride the train every single day to do what they gotta do. So this is an unfortunate situation, but I mean, a gentleman like this, I mean, he too old for this, man. And it's just, I hate to say he looked crazy, because that's almost like being stereotypical. Like, somebody looks like a thief. And you could be any color, you could be any height, you could be any weight, you know what I'm saying, any background, and be a thief, you know what I'm saying, a killer or whatever you may be, you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of hard, but he looked a little crazy. I mean, from what I've seen, pictures of him, but it's a shame. I mean, I wish I had some video I could share with you guys, but the news kind of like jumped on this and got all that. So I'm trying to stay out of the news way, and I'll let you click the link in the description, and you can just see as much video as you possibly can. I don't know if you're gonna see any shooting, because I don't know if anybody got that. No one's gonna be sitting there while he in the middle of shooting. You just like, you filming. So, I mean, if you're doing something like that, then God bless you. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, but I'll be getting out of Dodge, but it is what it is. So I thank you guys for coming out, for watching the video thus far. If you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit that like button as well. And one more favor, actually 2. Click the notification bell. It'll let you know when I drop a story similar to this one. But also, go take a follow. I would love for you to follow me on TikTok. So if you're looking for it, I got TikTok, I got AG's POV, so one of these panels. And, I'll see you over there. I'll give you previews of this. Like I said, in the future, we'll do some funny videos, some happy-go-lucky videos, with the kids and all that. So try to bring some light to this dark world. So, so I thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for watching the video thus far. And I'll see you in the next episode. I love every single one of y'all. I'll never forget that. Peace.